Okay, we're moving now from the story of the seer to a different story, still in Karnataka. Yesterday was the beginning of Ganesh Chaturthi celebrations, as you know, in the Eidgah ground in Hubli. This is after a Karnataka High Court allowed celebrations to take place. But the news we also brought you yesterday was that posters of Savarkar was spotted as a part of the Ganesh Chaturthi celebrations. Now we're learning that the Rani Chennamma Maidan Gajana Utsav board has removed the banner which had Savarkar's posters inside the pandal at the Eidgah Maidan. The removal of the banner actually comes after a few Muslim organizations demanded action against Hindu organizations for violating the Corporation Commissioner's conditions. Now, we're learning that at the same time, Savarkar posters can still be seen outside. And in fact, in the visuals we're playing for you right now, you can see that on the left side of your screens, Savarkar posters are still very much present outside the pandal. My colleague Ritu is with us right now to bring us more on these developments. Ritu, we did share with our audiences in the days leading up to Ganesh Chaturthi, you'd had police forces in the area express that they would appreciate if their permission was taken before, for example, Veer Savarkar's posters were put up. In this particular case, what were the Corporation Commissioner's conditions that the Muslim groups were saying the Hindu groups violated? Had they said very clearly, for example, that freedom fighter leaders, their photos should not be put up? Had they been clear about that?
See, the conditions that were being put from the commissioner of the corporation had 9 specific rules that were supposed to be followed by this particular organization who got the permission to install Ganesha idol and celebrate the festival at the controversial ground in the Hubli Eidgah Maidan. Now, but you see, one of that rule was also that there shouldn't be any kind of a display, whether it's about a banner or an advertisement or any kind of a portrait, must not be put up inside the pandal was the kind of a rule that the commissioner had put to this specific organization. But whole day yesterday things were very much clear, but all sudden in the evening around 6 o'clock that they had a plan for a special puja. That's when before that special puja, this particular banner, a huge banner in fact, was being placed just behind the Ganesha idols inside the pandal. So you see there the Muslim organizations in fact alleged that this is a violation of the rule that the commissioner had placed to this organization, but still this organization went ahead and had installed it, because you remember Pramod Mutalik, while speaking to CNN News 18, also gave a call to this campaign and said that almost thousands of the Savarkar's pictures have already been installed in the various Ganesha pandals across Karnataka, and thus they also had a plan of putting the picture of the Savarkar inside the pandal. So this exactly turned up in the evening time, but you see on the other side, police in fact and the corporation members too are trying to remove these Savarkar's pictures across the Karnataka. We have seen at the in the various districts how police had taken this action, but with all this being a controversial ground, the Savarkar's picture was still being allowed to to be put up on a banner. But after this, the allegations have been raised by the Muslim community, and now the huge banner has been removed, which was behind the Ganesha Pandal, the Ganesha idols inside the pandal. But meanwhile, you see the banners, in fact the huge banners or the Savarkar's picture that we're talking about, are still being seen outside the Maidan, and as well as the circle, which is seen as in one of the main circle near Rani Chennamma in the Hubli itself. So there are still these pictures, but only inside the pandal they had removed it. But you see on the other side, the politicians, the leaders in fact who visited pandal for a special puja yesterday, they also said that what is wrong in installing the picture. He is a freedom fighter and he must be given that equal respect.
Okay.
But in a way we'll have to see to know what kind of a condition will the commissioner take, because this particular organization might have also mulled over saying this might also create an issue in the coming years when again they want to approach the commissioner for the Ganesha Chaturthi festival at the Maidan.
All right. Ritu, thank you so much for bringing us updates on that story. For our audiences, we'll continue to bring you updates from Karnataka. Right now, though, we do have to move on.